7 Day Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc, Lions Den boxing community. For those who don't know, now you know. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. So the boxing world is in a frenzy over rumors that have surfaced that Saudi Arabia allegedly wants to put together a 4-man tournament with Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury fighting for undisputed, and Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder fighting allegedly all on one card or in the same day. Okay, now that rumor came out from somebody over in the UK. They put that out there like that. However, what we do know is this. This is what we do know. Eddie Hearn came out yesterday, I believe it was, and did an interview with IFL TV. And Eddie Hearn basically co-signed that rumor, okay, and said that, it could be like $400 million worth of purses paid out by Saudi. Well, I want to say this. First and foremost, we don't know if any of that stuff is true, okay? What we do know is Saudi Arabia definitely wants Deontay Wilder to fight there, and they definitely want to pay Anthony Joshua to fight Deontay Wilder there. That's what we do know. And Eddie Hearn really has nothing to do with the situation because he has his own troubles with Saudi Arabia. However, Eddie Hearn, being Anthony Joshua's promoter, is going to have some type of involvement dealing with AJ side of things. The only way Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight doesn't happen this year with the amount of money that's being put out there, the only way that fight doesn't happen is if Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn get in the way and convince their robot, their cyborg, Anthony Joshua, not to accept the fight and promise him all this stuff on the back end and future this and that and all this stuff, waste of time fights, when we know AJ was probably going to end up losing again to somebody else anyway. He might as well give us the biggest fight that we can have in boxing. It's still Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. Fans told them 5 years ago that that's the fight we wanted. Every year since then, we've been clamoring for that fight. Eddie Hearn has allowed this fight not to happen. He has messed up the bag several times by constantly trying to go around Deontay Wilder, his ego. Eddie Hearn has an ego problem, right? He's angry with Deontay Wilder because he can't make Deontay Wilder bend the knee. All right, he wants Deontay Wilder to bend the knee and worship him like everybody else in the media does, and all these other fighters who have to run to Eddie Hearn. And because Wilder won't do it, Eddie Hearn is costing Anthony Joshua his legacy. All right, he's costing this man his legacy. All right, the only reason at least one of those fights haven't happened yet is because of Eddie Hearn. Him and Barry are the reasons why. They'll call out Deontay Wilder. They'll mention his name. They'll float this around in the media, get everybody talking about it, and then Eddie has Joshua going in a different direction. Even now, he's trying to stop Joshua from fighting Wilder, right? Saying, I don't think AJ is ready for Wilder. I think AJ needs another guy on the level of Franklin, just another tune-up fight, get some confidence. Well, who are you to say this? If AJ wants to fight Deontay Wilder, let's see the fight. How long are you going to keep prolonging this? How long are you going to keep trying to stretch this thing out? It's ridiculous. And the media has to hold Eddie Hearn accountable for this. Him and Anthony Joshua need to be held accountable for this, right? Because a lot of AJ fans are still spreading propaganda, still spreading lies that Deontay Wilder somehow avoided this fight when he's been the only one asking for the fight for years. And Eddie Hearn and Joshua continue to maneuver cleverly around, fighting all the opponents that Deontay Wilder trying to fight, even with the Francis Ngannou stuff. You hear Wilder say he wanted to fight Francis Ngannou. Next you know, Eddie Hearn on the phone with Francis Ngannou. It's like, dude, you have to get over yourself. Eddie Hearn, get over yourself, man. What are you trying to prove here? It's disgusting. You putting so much effort into trying to destroy Deontay Wilder, you're actually destroying Anthony Joshua. You have destroyed this man. The man has no self-confidence anymore, all right? He need tune-ups. This is a former heavyweight champion of the world, a unified heavyweight champion of the world. How many tune-ups do he need? 5 years ago, y'all said he wasn't ready for Deontay Wilder. AJ said, oh, well, Wilder's been fighting 10 years. He's been a pro 10 years. I just started. That was his excuse, even though he fought Klitschko, who was older than dirt. But you can't fight Wilder because Wilder's been fighting 10 years. This is what AJ said. It's on video. I'm not making this up. That was 5 years ago. So now here we are today, and Eddie Hearn is saying AJ still ain't ready. So the bottom line is this: Saudi Arabia has the money for AJ versus Wilder. They have the money for Wilder versus Usyk. Usyk already ran for die. You know, he got up out of here. Usyk don't want no smoke. Right? Oh, I got so many mandatories. I just don't know what to do with myself. Oh, these mandatories. Well, that's your fault. You want to have all the belts. You want to waste a full year talking to Tyson Fury about absolutely nothing. That's your fault. So now Eddie Hearn is very cleverly saying, oh, well, in December, it'll be Wilder or Fury. What do you mean Wilder or Fury? It should be Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury is trying to fight Alexander Usyk, allegedly. So what are you talking about? Eddie Hearn is still playing mental gymnastics, trying to get leverage on somebody, right? And it's absolutely absurd at this point. We should be beyond this, past this. And you dudes who keep interviewing Eddie Hearn need to hold his feet to the fire because this is getting ridiculous. The man, you see what he did with Conor Benn. The man is an absolute liar. My goodness. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Matter of fact, hold on while I blaze, man. What if you're still interested in fighting AJ if that fight comes up?
Oh yeah, of course. You know, again, he's in the heavyweight division. I'm in the heavyweight division. And if we keep doing our thing, then you know it's gonna be more demanded than what it is now. Like everywhere I go, people ask me about that fight. That's still the biggest fight in the world.
Right.
You know, everybody asks me about that fight. It ain't about nobody else but me and Joshua. And they tell me just like that. You know, That's still the biggest fight in the world. That's what we want to see. We don't care what happened in between. Everybody said the same thing. So, you know, with that being said, you know, of course, you know, I've been looking forward to face him years ago. You know, but here we are now. Here we are, and I've always been serious, and we'll see what happens. Like I always say, the future is bright. I can't say something. I don't want to say something that's not going to happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're unpredictable. I don't know what they, you know what I mean? They're unpredictable.
Yeah.
That's another count that, you know, I ain't got to get into that.
Right. Yeah. Positive energy on it.
Yeah, positive energy on it. So let's see what happens. The future's bright. The heavyweight division is exciting again. Wilder's back. And I'm looking at for the great fights for these next 3 years. And we're going to be willing and able to work with anybody. That's what the Joshua camps, that's what any of these heavyweights in this camp. Like, we ain't going to deny no one. We're going to work with them. We're going to speak with them, especially when the time and the appropriate time and where it's rightful and suitable for both parties to do so. You know, not when I got a fight on the line coming up and then we supposed to negotiate while I'm already got a fight. Nah, none of that.
Right.
Make sure everybody's good, ain't got nothing going on. And let's get something started for real. Let's get the fans what they want to see. It's been a well overdue fight, if you ask me. And I'm willing, ready, and able. You know what I mean? Let's get this out of the way and see what's next, and we'll get something on the books. So when things open up, we can get this fight on once and for all. And I'd love to do that fight in Africa.
Oh man, that'd be epic. That'd be epic.
Let's go, JJ. Me, you, and Africa.
Yes, sir. All right, champ. Any last words for the people?
Man, as always, I love y'all guys so much. From the bottom to the mother top. Hey, you know, sometimes you have to say something and you let the, get the crowd the mic and say what you're going to say.
Right.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? But October 15th, me versus Robert Helenius is gonna be an amazing fight. I'm back in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I love Brooklyn. I'm back. I love the Barclays Center. I'm back, and I'm looking forward to showing up and showing out. And I can't wait. Please, guys, support, as I know y'all will. You know what I'm saying? The Bomb Squad is in full effect and back in action. Let's get it cracking, baby. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
And we out. Bomb Squad!
All right, that was my interview. One of my interviews with Deontay Wilder right before the Robert Helenius fight down in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, at camp. And even in that camp, Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua were trying to distract Deontay Wilder, talking about a fight with AJ after the Helenius fight, right? Wilder said, let me finish what I'm doing, and then we can revisit this situation. He stops Helenius. He tries to revisit it. What are they doing? They out messing around somewhere. Talking about AJ ain't ready. Like, this is what they keep doing, bro. Everybody sees this, and this is so childish at this point, man. Anthony Joshua need to be ashamed of himself, bro. You got to grow up, man. You got to take control of your career. This is getting ridiculous. AJ said he wasn't. His next fight was going to be in December. Immediately, old crepit Barry Hearn, the father of Eddie Hearn, comes out and does an interview randomly. We never see this dude no more. But now he coming out talking about, oh, no, he might fight again. He might fight in July. He might take a summertime fight. And, you know, well, if that's not what he said he want to do. How you do just telling this dude what to do? How y'all just telling this dude what to do? They are milking this dude for they are sucking the life out of AJ, man. I mean, it's no more juice left in the lemon. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing left. You know, this dude is unbelievable what he's allowing them to do. They have successfully kept him away from his greatest payday, his greatest fight, his greatest legacy moment. They have kept him away from it. Wilder versus Joshua is the biggest fight in boxing. It's bigger than Tyson Fury versus AJ. Tyson Fury fight is big in the UK. Fury and AJ is huge in the UK, right? But that fight won't even be in the UK. If AJ and Fury ever fight, that fight's not going to be in the UK. They're not going to give the UK fans who've been loyal all this time. You think they're going to give them that fight? Nope. They're going to take it to Saudi Arabia or somewhere else. All right? So that fight is not going to be bigger than Wilder versus AJ. Wilder versus AJ is a huge fight internationally. Everybody's going to want to see these two brothers get it on and fight who's the best between the two. That's a long-standing argument. All right? Everybody wants to see it. So Eddie Hearn needs to make the fight happen, and the media and fans need to hold Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua accountable. If it was up to Eddie Hearn, Devin Haney wouldn't even be undisputed right now. Devin Haney had to leave and stop working with Eddie and go over the top rank just to get the Kambosos fight because Eddie Hearn, he cannot make deals, bro. His arrogance. He gets in he talks too much in the media. He starts spewing out a bunch of nonsense to people, and people don't like him. He insults everybody he does business with and then expects them to keep doing business with him like some child, some spoiled silver spoon rich kid. That's how he acts. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on the matter. Y'all let me know what y'all think. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell. We up out of here. Deuces.